Elincia is here, and we are continuing the healer renaissance. Let's talk about what this unit brings and all of the other very odd stuff that's with this this banner here. Let's go ahead and hit play, and we'll talk about the tireless advisor, Lucia. This is from Radiant Dawn. Right now, Oblivion is freaking out. Okay, this is the...
I'm begging you.
This is like the no fun unit. This is nuts. So, this weapon, no follow-up, Party Bearing, Omni Feud. If your HP is greater than 25%, you get Omni plus 5. Your true damage equals 20%. Your speed, your damage reduction equals 30%. And get this, it disables everyone's specials across the board. This unit's specials and everyone else's. I don't even know why you'd put a special on this unit. Well, they didn't. Maybe you leave that off purposely and don't even worry about it. I don't even, yeah. That's nuts. We've been talking so much about how AoEs have been taking over things and units use specials to get damage like lethality and closure. What else have we had? Some of these crazy healer specials that have just come out. Gone. And just to stick the knife in even further, defense tiles don't exist. That is amazing. I love that. That is... what do you do with that? I mean, nothing. You do nothing with that. As far as the build, I don't think I like this. Okay, so you go one of two ways with this unit, right? Gale Force Initiator, which is really interesting because no specials. So like your units that require Hardy Fighter to function, this just doesn't care about them. The problem is there is no slaying, but we've had so many ways to get cooldown reduction that I'm not sure we care at this point. So that's one way to go. The other way is having this unit as an Omni tank, which I think is really interesting because there are a lot of things. Well, again, we just talked about it. Units get all of their damage right now from specials. That is, you don't look at the attack stat anymore. Well, I mean a little bit, but like, does the unit have lethality? Then you worry. Nope, not anymore. You don't worry at all. So what do? You knock this unit? No, you don't knock it down to 25%. You just don't get specials. This is just great. If I sound a little flustered, it's because this is crazy. What do we do with this? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can't do anything. It is a 1v1 situation that is all about stats and bonuses on the unit. Like we've been talking about that for a while, but definitely need bonuses on the unit. Sorry, folks. Before we go too much further into this, we need to talk about where this unit is used. I think this unit is used just about anywhere you want. Yeah. I think this unit would be really fun in arena. I've been looking at scores lately, and it's going to be hard to get this unit in arena. That's how narrow the margins are. I think in Aether Raids, this unit is going to be a blast. Mainly on offense. This isn't a defense unit because again, defense units need specials. And then Summoner Duels. This is just too funny, right? If your team is based on specials or AoEs, and you stick this out as a frontliner. I mean, we've got Might of Myriads, which turns this unit into just an amazing tank. Distant counter in a box. Okay, let's get to the next one here. Jeffrey. Oh, Jeffrey. This is the fodder units. I am less than excited about this. The past couple of fodder units, I don't know if you've noticed, have actually been really good. And this one is okay. We've got, if a bonus is active, you get Canto remaining +1 and impact. Those are good. You get slaying, also good. If initiates or within 2 spaces of an ally, you get Omni plus X, and X equals 5 plus highest bonus on each stat between unit and support partner, and then you get damage reduction on first attack equals 40%. So this is stats. I don't know if I've made my opinion on stats clear enough, but I look at Alfred and the absolute freak out folks had because of all the stats that guy was getting. This is plus 12 potentially to every stat, and I mean, yeah, Summoners, this is just this isn't good enough now. You just saw the wall of text the last unit had that just denied specials left and right. Lucia was killing it. This unit is flow force fodder. I love flow force though. If unit initiates combat, neutralizes effects that prevent units follow-up attacks and neutralizes units penalties, 2 attack speed during combat. Flow force is really good. Attack defense menace is really good. Where do you use this unit? I don't know. Definitely not an arena unit. Doesn't score high enough. Aether Raids, no, we're not using this in either Aether Raids offense or defense. Definitely not summon rules either. Like there are too many calves that do too many amazing things, and this ain't it. No. I'm sorry, Jeffrey fans. I'm just not a fan. Hey, plus 12 stats. This will be a highlight reel king, and you can make a lot of fun things with that. Next up, we've got this creeper, Bastion. Yeah. So this is our D mode on the banner, which is kind of cool. I like Sabotage Res in the main pool. Maybe I'm one of the few. I keep on hearing people talk about how Sabotage Res is good, and I love this skill. I think this is amazing on support units, and having it in the 3 to 4 star pool is awesome. Grandier is okay. We're still waiting for the green Arcane Tome, but I guess this is Spendthrift 5 basically, and Guard. It's okay. As inheritables go, it's not amazing. Yeah, it's okay. Where were we? We were hitting with the big iceberg. Obviously, this unit is going to have tons of res and very little speed. Next up, a new Ascended hero. I was expecting a rearmed, and we didn't quite get it, but that's okay. We have Elincia, and she looks really good. I know orbs are going to be flying out of pockets right now. I am really curious about these new staves, what they're going to be doing with them, and this is Crimean Scepter. This is Wrathful Slaying, which apparently all staves come with now. Grants to unit and allies within 2 at start of turn, attack speed +6. If initiates, you get a guaranteed follow-up, and bonus to attack and speed equals highest attack and speed between unit and allies within 2 times 1.5. I'm going to have to find a more succinct way to say that because they keep doing this. Still, I mean that's so the standard you get is 6, and so this would be 9 to attack and speed. It's not bad. I mean, it's no Jeffrey. Sorry, I don't know why I'm giving that unit such a hard time, but Rescue Plus, we've seen it before. It's amazing. A new special here in Light's Restraint. So this is a lot of text, and this is when the special triggers, boost damage by 25% of foes' res. So this is interesting the way I've got this written. So you have guard during attack, and you inflict guard to unit and to target and the unit within units within 2 spaces after combat. So this is pretty neat. Like they're putting whole staff effects into these things now. I'm trying to remember the witchy wand You remember way back in the day where that was a good thing? It's in a special now. The entire skill, that entire wand is in a special. So you've got attack speed push 4, and then you've got dazzling shift. And this is really interesting, particularly on flyers. And essentially you get orders, and you get inflict speed -4, which is good, and then you get dazzling. Again, this is going to be more for flying staffs than anything else. She's going to be interesting as a support unit for the same reason why this unit was Witchy Wand was so interesting back in the day. This is the 2 key units on this banner are all about denying specials in Lucia and Elincia. Yeah, I guess they've recognized that shift. The question is, will this unit be able to do enough damage? And I'm concerned that that's not going to be the case. We didn't get heavy blade, or we didn't get a blade effect, or breath effect rather, off of Crimean's Scepter, and that's going to be tough. So you do have 1 cooldown off of Light's Restraint. You're going to hit again, and hopefully you don't have guard. And the second time you hit, that's when you want to trigger this if you can outspeed, which is tough. I do think this unit is really interesting on defense because so many saviors use Hardy Fighter, and this knocks their special that was procced off of its readiness, which is it's really nice. That's a good thing. The problem is, can you fit this unit into your comp? And that can be tough at times. I do think this is in more of a supporting role, but these are some interesting things. This looks more like a unit designed for AR defense than anything else. In arena, staffs at this point don't score enough. And what we're waiting for is, instead of Rescue Plus, we're waiting for some kind of high scoring. What is it even going to be? Restore Plus Plus? I don't know. And it rallies and restores. It's gonna be ridiculous, and I think it's coming. I get this feeling like they're gonna want to start letting you use stabs in more places. We'll see whether we do or not. But yeah, this is all good stuff. Speed Res Hold is awesome. I think this is a really fun unit. If I'm picking a place for it, defense. But let's go ahead and finish off the special, see what this unit brings to us. I love these new book backgrounds. They are really, really neat. And she just smacks you with a ball of light and a pile of feathers. I haven't actually looked. I was so busy writing down descriptions that I didn't see. Oh my gosh. Okay, who is that? That looks amazing. That's a beast unit, a blue beast. I wasn't even gonna look. Normally I don't care too much, but that looks so good. The next Grand Hero battle is Ludwig, Rebellious Duke. Wow. He looks really amazing. Okay, I want to see what that unit has, because that is just fascinating. All right, Summoners, it is time to look at tier lists, and first up is Lucia. Well, I'm probably pronouncing her name wrong because I do all the time. I apologize for that, guys. I put her in the tanks and specialist role because I think that's where she belongs. I gotta tell you, if that effect where she disables specials was an area of effect thing, she would be one of the most amazing units ever put out, which is probably a good thing that they didn't give her that. But just to mention, I do like her in that tier 1 area. I really need to put Alir on here too, because I think she has climbed the ranks. You notice I have her over Lynn and Asker because I think special cooldown has become something that is more commonplace now. So that drops Asker down just a little bit because there are so many different ways for you to do that. And there are so few ways for you to deny specials, and there are no ways to deny specials like Lucia is doing. It's phenomenal. There is a possibility that she could climb higher. I don't think so, because I don't think her use case is as valuable as, say, Dimitri or Camilla. but I still think she is a very good unit, and top of tier 1 is a nice place to be. Next up, we have melee nukes, and I'm not going to talk much about this because there's no reason to just dog folks, but Jeffrey is pretty far down there. If I had a tier 4, that's probably where he would be. It's just not a good unit. As far as our new free-to-play units, again, we've got him down in tier 3, and I've even got Atlas over him, which is, I've got him about on the same place as Orochi. Yeah. What do you do with that? We move on to Elincia, and right now I've got her at the bottom of tier 2. The reason being, all of these other units do things that are supremely unique. I do think she has a lot of stuff to offer, and I could be proven wrong here, but I think tier 2 is where she is going to sit. I still think she's a really fun unit, and I think you Elincia fans are going to have a blast. Summoners, if you liked what you saw, please, by all means, give us a like, comment. Super chats go a long way. It helps the channel a ton. Thank you guys so much. Take care and schedule an appointment with your FEHologist real soon.